Students, today we are going to see about the new topic, structural organization of animals. We see around us a number of innumerable species living in the world. So from microorganisms to macroorganisms are living in the world. Understand? So these are fully covered by the animal kingdom. Understand? So we already studied animal kingdom in 9th standard, but we recall kingdom Animalia is broadly divided into invertebrates and chordates. What's the meaning of invertebrate? Invertebrate means the animals without backbone is called as invertebrate. Chordate means the animal possesses dorsal tubular notochord or vertebra is known as chordates. Understand? There will be a great diversity regarding the animals in the habitat, structural organization and mode of reproduction between the animals. Here we deal about the invertebrate as well as the vertebrate animal. There will be a comparative study almost. So the invertebrate animal is nothing but the leech and the vertebrate animal is nothing but the rabbit. Understand? The leech belongs to the phylum Annelida. So Annelida means segmented worms. So the leech, not only leech but all annelidans having segments in their body, and they are mostly hermaphrodite. What is the meaning of hermaphrodite? Both male and female sex organs are present in the same animal. The specialized character is metamerism. Arrangement of segments we are called as metamerism. Almost the segments are uniform in nature. Understand? Then the rabbit, compared to rabbit, this belongs to class Mammalia. It is a chordate animal that is having the unique characters. What are the unique characters of mammals? Having external pinna, body is covered with hairs, and one more important unique character is possessing the mammary gland which suckle their young ones. Understand? So regarding the classification of leech, phylum Annelida, class Hirudinae, order Gnathophila, genus Hirudinaria, species Granulosa. The scientific name of leech is nothing but Hirudinaria granulosa. Understand? So we already studied how to write the genus name and species name in 8th and 9th also. Now we are going to study about the external morphology of leech. What is called morphology? The external appearance of an animal or a plant is known as the external morphology. Now we are going to see about the leech. Understand? Habit and habitat. So they are living in freshwater, ponds, lake, swamps, and also that lives in Myanmar, India, and Bangladesh almost. These are ectoparasite. What is the meaning of ectoparasite? The parasite which live on the external surface of the body is known as ectoparasite. Understand? So the leech attaches on frog, cattle, human. Understand? And so it is called as ectoparasite. Externally it sucks the blood. Then sanguivorous, blood sucking animal. Sanguivorous means the animal only takes the blood from its host. So that is why the leech is called as sanguivorous. Then external morphology. Understand? So external morphology means the external appearance. First, shape and size. The shape is vermiform, soft vermiform, elongated and also segmented. They are ribbon shaped, growing up to 35 centimeter. Understand? Then coloration. The dorsal side of the leech is olive green in color, whereas the ventral side is the orange yellow or maybe orange red in color. Segmentation. The body is metamerically segmented. So metamerically segmented means the body is The body segmentation is known as metamerism, which is divided into 33 segments. Understand? The segments are arranged one behind the other. They are superficially divided. The divisions is known as annuli. They are temporarily form the clitellum, that is from 9 to 11 segments. Understand? The clitellum produce a cocoon during breeding season. Cocoon, you know, the cocoon. Then receptors. What are called receptors? The eyes. The eyes are nothing but the receptors of the leech. The first 5 segments having 5 pairs of eyes. They are called as the receptors. Understand? The annular receptors are located. The annular receptors are located in each annuals. Likewise, the segmental receptors are on the first annuals of each segment. Understand? Located on the first annuals of each segment, that is called as segmental receptors. Annual receptors are located in each annual. Understand? Suckers, the anterior end having the anterior sucker or oral sucker. It is ventral in position, occupy first to 5th segment and also used for feeding. Then posterior sucker, posterior formed by the fusion of last 7 segment. Last 7 segment is called as the posterior sucker. The anterior sucker is used for feeding, but both suckers are commonly used for attachment on the host. Understand? Then external aperture. What are the external aperture found in the leech? First one is mouth. Mouth is located in the anterior sucker. Anterior sucker. Then anus. Anus is a small aperture that opens into the mid-dorsal at the 28th segment. Understand? So mouth is located in the middle anterior sucker, whereas anus is the opens in the mid-dorsal of the 28th segment. Then nephridiophore. What is called a nephridiophore? Nephridiophore are the excretory organs of annelidans in general. Here also the leech is having the nephridiophores. The nephridiophores open exterior to the 17th segment. Understand? And also the nephridiophores lie ventrally on the last annuals of each segment from 6 to 22 segments. The nephridiophore lie ventrally. Understand? Then male genital pore. The male genital pore is found in the mid-ventral opening between 2nd and 3rd annuli, like of the 10th segment. So mid-ventrally opening between the 2nd and 3rd annuli of the 10th segment. Likewise, the female segment is located in the mid-ventral opening between 2nd and 3rd annuli of the 11th segment. So both male and female genital organ are present in the same animal. We are called as hermaphrodite. Understand? Leech is a hermaphrodite. Then what are the divisions of the body? First one is the body wall. The body wall includes 5 layers: cuticle, epidermis, dermis, muscular layer and botrydal tissue. So cuticle is the outermost layer. Cuticle is the outermost layer. Then the epidermis lies below the cuticle. Then dermis lies below the epidermis, formed of a connective tissue. Understand? The muscular layer formed circular and longitudinal muscles. Circular and longitudinal muscles. Botrydal tissue lie beneath the longitudinal muscles of the leech, which fills the entire xylem around the gut. Then locomotion. So what is the meaning of locomotion? Move from one place to another place. We are called as locomotion in general. In leech there will be 2 types of locomotion takes place. First one is looping or crawling movement. That is alternative contraction and relaxation of muscles, body muscles. Understand? That is looping or crawling movement. Second one is swimming movement. The leech swim very actively and performs the undulatory movement like lower worms. That is Platyhelminthus, Osculminthus. Those animals performs the undulating movement. Likewise, leech also the undulating movement as well as the looping or crawling movement. Thank you, students. We will see later.